I'm Peter Dumbreck. I drive for JRM in HPD at Le Mans 24 Hours. I've been with JRM since 2010. I think I was actually their first driver signed, so it's quite an honour really that I'm still here, third year now. 2 years with the Nissan GTR and now with the HPD and LMP1 category. It feels good to be back in a prototype. It's almost as if my career's gone a full circle, and 1999, as you say, was the last time that I've driven the prototype. It was a Mercedes back then, and here I am going back to Le Mans pretty much 13 years afterwards, back in a prototype again. The two most important people to me are my teammates. So you've got Karun, who's the sort of younger up-and-coming single-seater driver, moved over to LMP cars, and he's very aggressive, very pushing all the time. Then you've got David, who's been around again. He's raced almost everything there is to race, and you know, he's a very level-headed guy. I think we get on, the three of us get on really well together. We've got a good mixture. I mean, we all travelled in the car down to Spa together. We're all going to end up driving out to Le Mans together in the same car. So we're all, you know, quite like-minded in that sense. Well, I approached Le Mans this year as any other race. You know, I've been back to Le Mans 3 times in a GT car in between now and when I had my accident in 1999, and it's not really anything that's on my mind. You know, I remember the first time I went back in 2006 and passing the spot of my accident, and I gave it a brief thought then, but you know, it's a car, it's like any other car. I've got to drive it as fast as I can, and it really is black and white as far as I'm concerned. You know, I just have to drive as well as I can and as fast as I can, and whatever happens on the track happens on the track. Le Mans is a strange one. I'm actually just coming off the back of Nürburgring 24 Hours, so you know, it's only a week since I had another 24-hour race. So now I've got that out of the way, I can put my mind fully into Le Mans, because you know, each race you need to really respect and have your mind fully focused on what you're doing, and Le Mans 24 Hours is obviously one of the very big races of the whole world. It's probably the biggest, most famous race in the whole world. So we all want to get it right, and it's kind of, you approach it with some trepidation really, where you want to do the best job you can do, not to make any mistakes. It's a very different car than the GT car. Everyone's taking on a new challenge. We've got three drivers together that have never driven together: David Brabham, myself, and Karun Chandhok. And it's just a whole new situation. The team's learning, the drivers are learning, we're all gradually adapting. It takes time for these things to happen, and you can't just arrive to the first race with very little testing or no testing and expect to win straight away. So it's all a new experience. Every race is slightly different. We're all gelling, we're all coming together. I would think towards the second half of the year we will be very strong. We've found out from Sebring and from Spa so far that there's been little issues that we need to overcome, and we have overcome them. And so gradually we're moving forward, and I think we've got a bright future together.